For characterizing the model, it's very simple. We have our templates character. We just drag and drop our character template over to on our model. Characterize. So view a list of the missing nodes. We'll have to do all these manually. Open up character, open up, double click our character. We have our characters on one side, and we can just expand this. We'll have to assign bones all over here. Let me have some more working space. We'll have to start putting in all our character definitions, all our hips. Just drag drop it. Lift up leg, left leg, left foot, right up leg, right foot, spine, left upper arm, left forearm, left hand, right upper arm, right forearm, right hand, the head. These are the mandatory ones. We need these bones compulsorily. Everything else is extra, but we'll have to assign them because we already have it, and those will be using the animations. We'll go ahead and assign whatever other bones we have. Left toe, right toe, left shoulder, right shoulder, neck. That should be fine. Spine, we have one. We just add chest. We don't need the other one because mechanism has only one extra. No rolls, no specials. Left hand and right hand. Left hand thumb. Index. Index 2, index 3, middle 1, middle 2, middle 3, ring 1, ring 2, ring 3, pinky 1, 2, 3. Similar finger assignments for the other hand also. Okay, all bones assigned now. We take a look. We have all the body bones, the foot and finger bones. That is it. We don't need much more. We just say characterize. Characters must be in T stance. If it is not in complete T stance, it will actually flag up. There looks like there are some bones which is not exactly in T, but they are acceptable. The animations will be a little bit off. That's all. Biped. Okay, already characterized. Let me extract naming template also here, which I can save if I want to import it again. Okay, now it's characterized. We'll create our control rig. Forward and invert kinematics. Okay, we have our control rig now. We can just check this one. We'll can try moving. It pulls the whole body with it. Okay, fine. Now we can bring in our mocap data onto this control structure. Now we'll create character extensions for our wings. Choosing our character, right click and say create character extension. We want to keep two separate character extensions for the left and right because they'll be on different parents, different shoulder bone parents. We'll name this L wing character extension. Similarly, we'll create for R wing also. And for each one of these, we'll bring the bone from schematic. This is L wing, so we'll get our L wing. Alt and then click drag, add to this character extension. Similarly for R wing, we'll bring this. And for each of these character extensions, we'll have to set the reference object because all these animations will be keyed locally with respect to the reference object. L wing properties, we have a reference object here. We'll click drag and bring the parent. L shoulder, alt click drag to reference object. Okay, similarly for R wing, R shoulder, alt click drag. There is also this option of mirror partner where we can just partner each other, but I believe there will be some issues here because of the naming conventions. Let's try in any case. For R wing, the mirror partner would be L wing mirror partner. It says match was not found. That's okay. Either way, now we have our character extensions for our left and right wings. Go back to my perspective view and save my FBX. Now we'll apply one mocap data onto our character. Carnegie Mellon University has a big database of motion captures which we can use. We are already having a MotionBuilder friendly BVH. That is exactly what I took. I have one such mocap data here in my tutorial files folder. This one is a butterfly stroke, swimming stroke. That's a little bit big, but we can just cut it down. Bring it in BVH import. We try playing it. There is our motion playing back. Let's first characterize that. Character, drag and drop this character on that BVH import and characterize. It's biped. Since it is MotionBuilder friendly, it just characterizes without any problems. Now if we look at our characters, apart from our game character, we have an extra character which is just the BVH, which doesn't have a control rig. So what we can do is we can select our Titley character and the motion source, instead of its own control rig, we'll take the other character as the motion source. So that will exactly copy this BVH on every moment. We try playing. Zoom out a little bit and see. Okay, we won't need this big an animation. We'll just need one small cut. We can cut it down later. But now, since we are copying from this BVH rig, we'll just bake out the animation onto our own controller, and then we can get rid of this BVH rig. Plot character onto control rig. We'll do a smart plot. Without smart plot, then it will insert a keyframe for every key, for every frame, and it's going to be a bit difficult to edit later. Plot completed. Now if we have our input source as control rig, it works, which means we can just get rid of our BVH control. This character we can delete. We can delete it from the scene also. BVH reference. Select branches and then delete it. So we have our animation onto our control rig. Playback. Okay, never mind. So we'll actually trim down this animation to a small one, manageable one. Let us go and find our starting point. let's have this as our starting point, end point, one full loop and going back to the same place. We don't have to worry about accuracy right now. From 293 to 327 appears to be fine. Now if we start our loop and we try, okay, we have our basic mocap animation in place. Now we can start adding our wing animation into this animation. This perspective view looks a little bit weird, so let me switch over to orthographic. At least it shows a bit better. And this base animation, whatever we had, let us not touch it, let us just lock it and add a new layer. Basically this new layer we'll be using to clean up the animations. Mocap animations tend to be a little bit jittery and needs cleaning up, but right now this is fine. We'll just use this extra animation layer to animate our wings. We'll select our character extensions. I have my left and right wing. Okay, my left wing in dope sheet. Let me just my initial position to be something like this. Add a key. Similarly on my right wing, and add a key. Actually we should be able to mirror both of them together, like by moving one wing the other wing should be matching its movement, but right now we don't have much of an motion to key in. We'll just leave it as it is at this point. Now we go to the midway point where we can move one and key, move the other one and key. Okay, we'll just go to end and key it back. Key this other one. And key. Let us try animating. Okay, we don't have to worry about how beautiful the animation is. Thing is, it just works, and it appears to be working in a loop also. Fine, we are ready with our animations. Only thing, the next thing is to bring all this animation over to Unity. Save.